Where am I? I think what I'll do is stop by there rather quickly to give them a warning, because after that I have no
What?
intention. Were you asking me?
Well, if
We should
needed, to
No,
we
show
should
no,
them how
sorry. I
call the
think
serious
the
we
train.
line
are,
was a little slow.
perhaps we could also one day invite them
Hold
to
on, come here.
our house here and have a meeting with them.
Oh, they would love to see your architecture and your interior decorating.
So
I'm
you're
pretty
gonna
sure
have
they'd
them
get
for
very
dinner?
My
excited.
mind is being
Not like
very
that.
slow right now, cousin.
No,
So
no, not like that.
now
We'll
is
have them
probably not a
over
great
for
time.
dinner
That's
and
what I said.
let them
I
know the
see.
circumstances, and
Oh, there you went. There
maybe
was
they'll
no
go on the
reason.
right path.
Yes, I'll see what they have to say about the egg, and of course, at some point, we can see where they stand. But I want less and less to do with that location there, and in fact, would only stop long enough to allow my beasts to regain its stamina. But otherwise, I have no intention of allying myself with that location anymore. Too hot. The company has been told to keep an eye on it. I mean, it has your guys' attention. It's a very big fucking problem. And for somebody who is trying to turn over a new leaf, it seems that, well, I guess he's the same damn plant after all.
I will tell you this, it's a smart thing to cut ties with Jack, since he is trying to undercut them and all that, so it would not be wise to stay around him.
No, I will be distancing myself significantly. Even if I thought he might have been a useful ally, I think now he has made himself a fool, and I was actually considering taking out from underneath of him, but, well, if you guys have the monopoly on expeditions, I can just simply assist when required of me.
Yes. Perhaps we could scare him straight too. Keep him from going down there and doing things he's not supposed to.
Yes.
Maybe Cloud could find out when he's gonna be going down there again, and we could go down there and scare the living daylights out of him.
Yeah.
Mr. Cloud could keep a close eye on him.
Oh, I'm sure. He's a clever, eyes and ears. Nobody tends to look up to see the cloud, if that makes any sense.
That
Yes.
makes a lot of sense.
Hmm.
The most sense that I heard since hearing Jake tried leading.
That was a fucking debacle.
Yes.
I'm not sure if you have the
Did
capability.
his Drake die in the process?
Oh no, but that would have been so very funny.
Hmm.
Instead, he
Wish
kept.
it did.
Yes.
Cousin, we saw him today with Drake.
Did we?
Zera.
Yes, on our little trip, don't you remember? He flew right over us.
I don't remember seeing them. That's weird. My memory must be going.
Regardless, I don't think his Drake's gotten any stronger from the situation. From what I've been told, it doesn't seem like he did much to begin with, so that Drake's potential is going to waste.
Unfortunate.
Yes.
They're kind of spongy, at least against my Spino.
I
If
consider
they are
Spinos to be more of a
low-aged.
sponge.
They
Yes,
do
Do we,
very
absorb.
do you know, Persephone, if he has actually hatched the older ones?
What do you mean, Lokia? Oh, if he has hatched the eggs already?
Yes.
I have no idea, but if he hasn't, then, well, I plan on trying to figure out what's going on there. Since, you know, I know he's
Well.
got a 160 and a 180 in his possession.
Well, if he hasn't, he's going the course he's going. Both missing.
To be quite,
Who knows?
to be quite fair, I mean, if I can talk with the other unfortunate ones attached to this madman, they might be willing to actually keep in mind where their real safety lies, and it wouldn't be. Thank you for the follow, Lokia. It wouldn't be with Drake at all. Once
Well,
they
it's
hear
definitely
that
not.
he abandoned me into a Reaper Queen, that they will likely find it unfavorable and disrespect him, lose respect, I suppose, for him a little bit more. If he has no ties, he'll have no choice but to flee.
I just hope they won't have to learn the hard way that when things start going sideways for them, just doesn't leave. That
Yes.
doesn't happen to them.
Perhaps it would be wise for the gentleman Derelus to take over as the owner of the little general store there. Him and his wife, I think I was heard she does hairstyles and tattoos, little things, interior decorating. They're generally harmless from what I understand, although do keep the conversation short just in case you're on a time limit. You'll have to control that.
Yes, from experience, conversations tend to go quite long.
Yeah, I apprenticed with him once to learn a few things on building. It took a while. But other than that, generally harmless, so I figured it would be the least I can do, or the best I can do, either way, to give them a warning that they're on the wrong side of things because, like I said, a storm is coming.
Yes, most definitely.
Y'all want a fucking
Wouldn't
war?
want nice people being stuck in the middle of it because of one man.
Yes, I do still want to try to keep, deaths to a minimum, or even cloning.
Most definitely.
So yes, that's where I will be heading after this so that I can give them a warning, speak with them about the egg, see how they feel about company policy bringing down hell upon them, and of course, having slighted us considering that we had all gone down there for those eggs. They had not.
Yes, most definitely.
And I wanted to give you a warning so that you know that I am true to what I say.
Yes, well then, perhaps we should do it then and not hold up your time anymore.
I understand. We'll take off shortly. I do appreciate this conversation and your willingness to accept us so abruptly.
We have always been fond of you guys.
Thank you, Portgas. You have saved my life a couple of times, and I appreciate that.
Nothing but a friendly
I've
gesture
never had an
to
issue
those
with the
that we
family.
consider friends.
Well, then I'll have to make sure that you understand that I see you as friends as well.
Be wonderful.
I agree. Thank you, Ace family. I appreciate it.
Good. Let me make sure the door is open.
Yes, of course.
Leaving so soon?
No, we finished discussions with your,
Later, Cloud.
father. The rest of the family as well. It seems that we are good friends now.
Bye.
And we will have to show that over time.
I
I've
can
already
tell
given
from the tone of your voice.
the tone of my voice, Kanan.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does sound
That's
like
good.
before.
A few
Yes.
things have changed me over time. One of them being my, again, latest brush with death. And quite frankly, I'm tired of being the prey. I'd like to be the fucking predator once in a while. You guys seem to have an
Nice.
idea.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I have
Glad.
given them a warning to let them know that my intentions are honest, and I'm going to give the people unfortunately associated with that asshole a few opportunities to leave and make things right. They're generally harmless people, and so I figure no reason for bloodshed on their part should they make the right decision.
Yes, of course. Very thoughtful of you.
I do want to try
Well
to still
then.
help people, even if some of them
Should
cannot
we
be
hold
helped.
off? Father,
Well,
do you think we should
Things
hold off
to-
for now?
for now, yes, until those nice people are at least warned. And as a gesture towards them, so they know that we did warn them, and that we don't really want to make pointless bloodshed on those who do not deserve it. If it does happen, perhaps we could just look past them and just head straight for Jake.
Yes, I have no issues with that whatsoever. I owe the fucker one.
Yes, perhaps he could take the first punch then.
Oh, I do owe him one, actually. I would be eternally grateful. I didn't want to mess up the beasts. It's tough to get them to sit properly. But simultaneously, I owe him one.
Well then, you could take the first couple punches.
That's generous, Mr. Porkus. Thank you.
Of course.
Can I take a couple of shots?
I don't care.
Sure.
Put him to sleep if you want.
That would be
That's
fun.
exactly the plan.
Do whatever you
Thank
want. Just
you
leave
all.
his hands, please.
None of my
course,
business.
anytime.
You can. Hey, after he's out, you can do whatever you want with him. I don't care.
Due warning,
Lovely.
Yes,
be sure to have your lights on going up the ramp.
I see. Thank you.
Of course.
Goodbye.
And move fast up there. Safe travels
Oh,
also.
I may.
You as well.
Yesterday, after I came back, I may have accidentally awakened one of those little gremlin things. I made sure to kill it before leaving because I didn't want to leave it in your front yard.
Oh, that's quite generous.
Give me
Sorry,
1 sec
but
then. Give me 1 sec.
The ones that are up on the
Uh-oh.
don't worry about them too much. I've
Yeah.
been taking good care of the children lately, and they've been appeased with the offerings I've been giving them.
I shall lock
They
you guys
send
up just in
to
case.
stick to their area, and we
I was
stick
gonna
to
do
ours
that
now.
too, Uncle.
okay.
Well, then we shall go together.
Thank you. I appreciate the assistance. I kind of flew down here,
Of course.
but it's wise to have numbers.
It's definitely.
Goodbye.
Safe travels.
Bye.
We'll be in touch.
Yes. Close touch.
Well, if you do want to see how fast the megalosaurs are, I could lend it to you real fast.
Wait, your
About every
megalosaurs
single
can
one
go
of
really
them are-
fast?
Oh,
I do
yes,
remember they're
maybe
quite
I should
quick.
show him mine.
They have a long stride, it seems.
Next, yours is quite.
Mine is faster than my Ravager.
Wow.
Yes.
Really?
That's kind of
That's
impressive.
Ravager.
Yes.
Yes, megalosaurs quite
And
fast.
my Ravager is pretty
naturally.
fast.
And then with the proper training as they're growing, they get a lot faster.
Mine's really fast.
Well, I can keep up. Or at least I think so.
He does have a fast.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, then perhaps we shall see if you guys want to run up. Perhaps Ravagers may be faster with the proper training.
Well, we'd have to
I-
test
I-
that one day with my Megalosaur.
Well then,
I-
shall
I-
we see you guys at the top?
Sure.
Sure.
Well,
Ah,
if some of us don't go to sleep
stupid
first.
Titan boa.
That's not
I
fair.
don't sleep very easily.
If you need
I will punch the
stimulant, let
snakes
me
in
know.
the face if I have to. I will punch him in the face. You're going a bit slow there, Dexter.
My Ravager.
I ran into a rock!
Fast. It's my Megalosaur that's really fast.
It's true, he did just say
Oh.
that. Raptor.
That's true.
Ow. Ravagers. Pack. Sarko, I've been hit.
What?
Leave her
There's a
alone.
Reaper somewhere around
Oh.
here.
Is there?
Yes, he's age 190.
Oh,
It is quite an
fuck.
old one.
Ooh.
I don't
What?
have Beast. Beast can handle
Well, you
things
should
like
be
that.
fine
but-
as long as you keep your light on.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
Wait, he's up
Especially
here?
coming down here. Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
of
No,
course.
he's right here if you want to see.
It's about,
I think
I
I'm
would say,
blind.
almost right underneath us.
Are you? Oh my god.
No, he's over here.
Where did you guys lay?
Really?
I don't know where you went.
There is a high-aged beast here. Very old.
Ah, yes. My bird is also going crazy.
So is my goat.
So on the ledge
Well-
here or down below?
It lays
No,
somewhere around here.
He was right here. I don't get why he's not coming.
Oh god.
Because
be
of
okay
your
if we
light,
didn't.
maybe?
Probably. Let's turn
Well,
on
that
my
is quite
lights.
possible, but we don't want to
Let's help.
disturb it and make it come out in case it is right underneath us.
Yeah, I don't mind helping, but I definitely want to be able to eat it. And I know Beast could do that, but I don't have Beast.
Ah, yeah.
I'm gonna admit that makes my
What?
heart pound.
You
Ooh,
should be
another
fine as
one.
long as you keep the light on.
Thank you.
But it seemed I did underestimate a Ravager's speed.
I got tired of
But sadly,
getting bitten.
Ravagers cannot go down there.
No, it's true.
No. Oh,
Besides that, I would think that
Okay.
a Megalosaur is right
Excuse
beneath
me.
the Ravager.
Oh, those are little babies.
And with the right papers, we should, our animals, our dinos, should be smart enough not to hit those our friend. So that is also good now.
Very helpful.
But now we are at the top, and you guys should be safe from here from any reapers and all that.
Thank you. I think I'm going to go.
Careful, there is one to the left, all along the edge. That's barreled into the ground.
Yes,
Yeah.
be sure to stay sort of to the right.
Okay, I'll do that and also keep my light on.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I'm going to go grab the egg should they be willing to trade immediately, and then drop off the
Do
one.
not,
that
yes,
Yes?
be sure not to mention that one, otherwise they might be trying to trade for that one.
Yeah, no, I know better at this point. I don't know if I can trust anybody but you guys, and my team, of course.
Do appreciate.
Yes.
So,
There will be sure to be a. It will be sure for you guys to be getting more that old.
yeah, it'd be nice to be properly equipped so that we can serve each other better.
We are quite
and not be
set
stuck
already
on a
with ours.
parasaur.
Yeah,
Parasaur.
yeah. Thank you, Mr. Portkus.
That bugged me.
Of course, safe travels.
Yes, you as well, and of course, if you guys need to find me, you know where I am.
Will do.
Thank you.
Safe travels.
Of course,
You
anytime.
as well,
Safe
Dexter.
travels.
Later.
Oh, goodbye.
He said to keep to the right. Apparently there's one up ahead at some point.
Okay.
We need to drop this off, swap around, and go meet over there. We're going to see about
Absolutely.
giving them half a chance. Keep moving. Don't stop.
Yep.
Otherwise,
Planning
things-
on it.
Yeah.
I only slow down, so I'm behind.
It's okay. Try to keep up with me. If we're just... Oh, of course, calcite. Jesus. Are you with me?
Right behind you, as
Perfect.
always.
Thank you. My shadow.
Unless I'm stuck in.
I do appreciate you, Zara. Thank you.
You're welcome. Always.
It really is impressive with how quick you are.
Yeah.
I am
Well, to
working
be
on it.
fair, when I was training Vampira, I thought I was going to be like a delivery person and that I would just be running around. now I'm up in her health and her. I'm training her in health and
Bite?
bite now.
Yeah.
She will bite harder.
Mine bites. Has a okay health, but it definitely needs to be faster.
Yeah. It's good to be fast for the ones you can't fight.
Someone's here.
It's Raven's Eye.
Yeah. That's true. Hello.
River might still be awake. She would
Hmm.
probably be glad to hear what's been going on.
All this clusterfuck. I'm making a fucking parking lot tonight. This is madness. Alright. Alright. Right. I need to put this away. Wait, where is the other? I wonder what this thing is. I see.
Hello, Sarah. Hello, Persephone.
Hello, Raven's Eye. Please excuse me. Oh, very nice. Very nice hair. What's going on, is you new schema? For your, skin?
Now, thought I would mention that to you. Well, I'll show you something.
Oh? What's that?
I've been going down into the blue lately, killing hundreds, if not thousands, of the nameless.
Mm-hmm.
But from my most recent trip, so it has been beginning to glow with their very life essence.
Do you think you're being integrated? Something is wearing off on you? Some kind of radiation or perhaps different programming that has been adapted due to what you've experienced? I forgot I was a child.
I think it is most likely programming and me been going into the radiation infested area so much. Luckily, I am an android, so it shouldn't affect me very much as I affect a human. With my current state, by now a human would probably be dead.
I mean, that's a fair assumption. You do. Oh, wow. It has been affecting you, hasn't it? Everybody painting themselves.
Yes.
Well, Persephone is, like, feeling kind of alone. Huh. Do you think it's contagious? Perhaps something stuck in your, the bioorganic matter, surrounding your exoskeleton?
No, my scanners don't even indicate anything's wrong with the host body.
Please do monitor that. I need to know if, we have to swap you out, I guess. Get you a new, well, shell, I guess, of sorts? Need you
Yes,
effective.
probably be the proper term.
Well, I'm still new to a lot of this, and I'm trying to catch up as best I can. They're floppy little goofballs.
I'm stuck.
I also found something while I was down into the
I'm in its mouth.
Well, two things.
God damn it.
Help! Help! I'm in its mouth. It's trying to eat me. Please let me go.
Whoa.
Oh, it's so
Levelers
gross.
on the pair, so give me a second.
Yes. What's going on with the mouth? What happened?
It was trying to eat me. It was giving me love bites, but I was all in its mouth.
I see. Caster, we are going to have to figure out the creature limit on these, so who all is taking what?
Hold on. I've not finished taming this one. Once I'm done, once I finish raising this one, I'm probably gonna give the black one to Zara.
Okay.
You will be mine.
But I'm changing the names.
Raven's Eye, how did
Give
you...
it my own.
Yeah,
Hey. Hi, yes.
that
how did
one's
you get
already
these?
done and raised. They were the eggs.
Well, I
Why?
was going about down in the blue, and then I just found those two masks just lying around on the ground.
You'll need to make a... You can name this
Any
one.
indication
I
of who they might have belonged
don't
to?
care.
Okay.
But you'll need a saddle for
No, they're just lying.
Okay.
They're covered by stones and bushes.
Interesting. I feel like I may have seen at least one of those before. Not the actual, I mean, somebody was wearing it. So now I have questions I'm going to have to look around at. Thank you, Raven's Eye.
No problem.
I have to swap out a few things and do an errand, but if you'll be around later, I will be back. And I have to speak to my second in command if he'll ever get the let out.
Okay.
I think that's
Also,
you.
like to mention one other thing to me.
What's that?
I noticed ever since, well, my last expedition into the blue, that's when all of this started happening, and also, ever since I came back, I noticed some sort of recall code calling me into deep into the purple.
That would be interesting. I'm sure we could figure out
Yes,
how to get
but-
you on an expedition, but
I never use any coding. It never says what the signal's coming from. I can only determine its location, and not even the location is exact. They're actually separate, like, different signals, all in the same area, all in the purple.
well, perhaps we can find a way when we're not actively searching for, well, drake eggs or anything along the like. We can actually see if we can stop by the purple to find out whether or not there's a clearer signal being much closer to it. I'll have to double check with people who are willing to mobilize for that because it requires equipment, focus, following orders. I don't know if you know this, Raven's Eye, but last night there was an inept leader, and in the process, I almost died to a Reaper Queen, which caused me such stress that my hair finished doing whatever it was doing originally, and I've given up all hope on it.
That would explain the hair very much. I've noticed that after I've gone into the room and almost encountered a Reaper King myself at least twice, well, that's when all of this started happening. That's when I began to sense the signals and go into the blue more often to adapt to it more.
Yes, I think everybody here, if they want to live, needs to adapt. It's unfortunate. Ooh, which reminds me, I do apologize. I have that errand. It's a little time sensitive.
I'm coming. I'm
Caster.
coming with. Caster.
Just one more thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just so you can see the extent I will take off. I'll put my hair back in a ponytail.
I see.
Can I put points into it? Can I do the points?
Yeah, go for it. Like, the only
I'm
thing
kind
that
of
the points change for is if I'm writing it,
perplexed.
it'll have more damage or something like that.
Okay, well, I'm going to dump a lot in health.
Yeah, do health, and
Thank you for sharing, Raven's
stamina.
Eye.
Okie dokie.
No problem. It was my pleasure.
I'm sure we'll end up talking again, Raven's Eye.
Zara, did you see what I named mine?
Oh, for the... I might have to go punch Caster. Please excuse me.
Nope, nope.
You named it what, Caster?
Also punch him.
I
No,
named
no,
it
no.
Newt
This
Newt.
is This is my second in command. It's a thing. Caster,
Yep.
why did you name it Newt Newt?
I don't know. Just felt right.
You know what else feels right? Now come
I
talk
didn't
to
even
me.
ask.
No, I didn't.
There was no consent.
Neither was there consent when I ended up hearing Newt Newt. What an asinine comment. Come on.
I really don't
Just
understand what
jealous.
Newt Newt is, but
Yeah, I don't
I'm gonna
understand
assume
why I
it's
got
something dumb.
punched in the face. Not
It wasn't
dumb.
the face. It was the chest.
Oh,
I knew you could take
is
it.
this something? Is it okay for me to be coming along?
It doesn't matter. It's not like Caster and I get to spend time in anyway. He's too busy.
I mean,
And so am I.
I can stay outside.
Makes no difference. Everybody hears everything here anyway. Excuse you. Bring the button. Caster,
Yeah.
the dinner guests were very accommodating.
Okay.
Would you check in this one?
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at it.
So you saw.
Yeah.
So I will be going and giving the other ones a warning, letting them know that there's a giant target on their back. Major issue, a problem. And if they actually want to keep safe, keep their things intact, etc., it might be wise to make it known where they stand. And, of course, once they
Okay.
understand company policy and recognize that nobody wants the company coming down on them, it would be best to make a proper decision.
Okay, but let's just be clear. It was Jackass, not Dorellis or his wife or anything
Why
like
do you
that.
think that I'm giving them a warning? I know that they
I
wrote
know.
that.
I'm just getting clarification. That's all. I'm not questioning anything. I'm just making sure that we're all clear.
Of course. And I established that there are certain things I want to do to make sure that everyone is safe. All play along.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt you. I know you're busy lately.
Not really busy. Just kind of dozing off in my head while I wait for the imprinting.
Well, try to get some rest, Caster. I know you have a lot on your plate all the time. By the way,
Yeah.
it seems you got what you wanted.
Sorry?
I said it seems you got what you wanted.
Okay. Can we clarify what that is? Because like you just kind of said it and it's super ominous.
Do you remember what I asked you not to do? Well, there's no point to that anymore. It seems that we had to pick a side.
Okay.
Have fun, Castor. I miss you.
By the way, Cloud said something weird in there.
It's best to not talk aloud. Everything here has ears.
Okay.
Quite frankly, I wouldn't want to be associated with them. That seems like a very bad idea. They are enemies, aren't they? Company enemies? We don't want them against us. We just want to make our money and get the fuck off this rock. Zara,
Yep.
let's regain stamina here.
Okay.
I'm going to call them before we make the trek.
There's a box over here. Never mind. It's already been opened.
Maybe I don't have it yet. I don't normally encounter these things. Is there anybody on this frequency? Great warriors, shadow beast. Hello? Zara, does it show up that I'm on a frequency when I pop out like that?
Hello?
Yes. I wanted to double check to see if you were home before making the trek out there. Are you able to accept a couple of visitors, Mr. Derrilus?
Yeah, my wife is, currently, daydreaming because, she's rather upset about the, I don't quite know how to say this, but Mr. Jack has basically done exactly what we asked him not to do, and then now in turn between
It's
what
not.
I've heard from
It's
him
best
and
if you and I talk off the phone, Mr. Derrilus. If we're going to end up speaking to each other, it would probably be best if we don't have an entire river of death between us and you.
Oh, okay, understandable. Yes, I will be here. I am here.
Cool.
The wife is daydreaming for this moment.
That's fine. As a matter of fact, are you, my shadow, willing to watch me for a moment while I go into my head?
Do you need me what? Where? How many? Cookies?
Thank you. One moment. Mr. Derrilus, I will be out of the phone call for the time being. We will be heading in your direction soon, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I understand.
Thank you, Mr. Derrilus. We'll be there. I'll be right back. Zara.
Okay.
Fuck, I gotta hurry, be right back. Yes and no. Sorry about that. So the loud background hum could either be both it's possible some of you are picking it up, have super sensitive, like, speakers, good sound systems, stuff like that, or that system or settings may be turned down and others, I'm not sure, some may pick it up, some may not. The humming I know of could either be both of the fans that you hear from the PCs here, or it could be my CPU. Yeah, my CPU fan dying. So, I need to swap that out. I have like several options, but haven't actually been able to do it yet because I just kind of get up and if it works, it works. So I will have to fix that so it doesn't annoy the shit out of people. Sorry about that. Okay, back to this clusterfuck and a half. Persephone is definitely not excited about her circumstances, but she's not going to go back on things. She's going to defend her
Persephone.
family, as far as I know. Yes, sorry.
The big sleep is gonna hit us in about 7 minutes.
Shit. Well, I guess we have to get there so that, well, we can at least rest there and
Yes.
start again.
Yeah,
My apologies. I, was having difficulties.
it's fine.
Alright, ready? We can race each other there.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll give you a
Don't.
head
No,
start.
you. Listen here, you. You don't have to show off.
I'll hit a few rocks while I'm at it.
Ooh, I got hit by a. Oh no! Woohoo! This girl gonna let me win. Don't you let me win. Ah, you! I knew it.
What? I got stuck on a rock.
You. Calcite. Apparently I'll have to train calcite harder.
Yeah.
If you had to put a number on it, about how fast would you say Vampira is?
201.5.
Yeah, she has a way to go.
Yep. It's okay.
Sarko. Spino.
River is also
Sarko.
trying to catch up too. Okay.
Yeah,
River is
well,
also trying to catch up.
we need to be able to, oh, Ravager, shit, stay to the right. We need to be able to run together should something happen. Speed would be, valuable. Carno.
Definitely. Because
Tame Spino.
it's something we can run.
Yes. God damn it, calcite.
We gotta take care of the Ravagers. They're coming.
The Spino is out there. Ah, shit. Okay.
Got it.
Sarko.
I got you, ladies. Don't worry.
Thank you, Mr. Darylus.
Thank you.
What's going on with the... Ooh. Oh. Hang on. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh no. The server just crashed. No, it's 2:57. There was sometimes they have warnings, server shutdown or server reset or something. Yeah, server shutdown or something, and I know. Normally they'll say like 300 seconds. You know, 240 seconds, etc. And this is a couple minutes earlier than that. Normally it's 5 minutes later from now that happens, give or take. This was just a crash. It just shut down or something. Fuck. I really hope that we. Oh, nah. Yeah, rip. Please tell me, Portgas, that you were somewhere safe. God damn it. Darylus, I'm worried about you too. We were all in Death River. We finally got there, didn't think about it, and because we had a couple more minutes. Normally it's a couple more minutes from now. And clearly that's not the case. Oh my god, Portgas, tell me. Yeah, we were watching over a Drake. We just hatched shit. Yeah, and Lone Wolf was in the middle on Tilly Dilly. The server went Billy. Oh gosh, my spine was on neutral. That helps, Mr. Darylus. We made it there on the outside, like right at the base. So we might be okay. I ran inside, but I don't know where my my character will have dropped. He should take care of us. Cool. I hope so. I hope we're within range. I'm watching over my babies. Lone Wolf. Yeah, so Castor's working on that. Zara and I tried to put myself inside, but I don't know if that worked. Please, our gods, don't take you. That's exactly why I punched you. Because you're just, she's noticing he's just gone nonsense. Normally I end up delaying and just like chilling and talking for a bit, but I'm a little bit fucking nervous being on Death River, for God's sake. Like, we're just on Ravagers, so it's Death River again, I guess. If I lose my gear, thank you. Everybody's like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh man, yeah. Let us hope. Let us hope. All. Because I've got a fucking egg on me. I hope there is no setback. I hope there is no setback. We may all be newt-newted. Casted. So tell me, Ace family, how do you think that went? Because while I was playing along, I'm like, oh my god, I wish I could see their point of view right now. Are they laughing? What do they think? Poor Ben Crow popped in earlier, sage, distressed, and so like I want to know what he thought as I was doing this stuff. As long as I don't lose Vampira, she's always on passive. Yeah, just because we constantly like nipping at each other on accident. So figured out who gets what egg. Okay. Oh, so have I figured out who gets what egg? I don't know. It depends on how things go. Oh, it went great. Are you gonna have Drake for dinner? Oh my gosh. Yes. Fuck. It still hasn't. We took it serious, well, but we think it went great. Cleared a lot of stuff that was in the air. Actually, yeah, that's because honestly, the main reason that Persephone was getting so stressed wasn't the company. There's enough holes and stuff in the company that if she needed to, she's got two various chunks of people who would absolutely love to see it go down, and I don't know why, but there are good people in the company that she's going to try to attempt to get out. People that have the badge primarily for, well, the clearance, probably for the cash, or, thinking that they've got some kind of family, some coherency. But if they understand that, well, the company is an issue, that's why Persephone kept trying to mention the data as well. Yeah, you can take them head on and have the war and have bloodshed, but if you actually want to break the whole fucking thing down, you need the damning evidence so that their entire reputation is ruined. Which is why Persephone kept trying to say, oh, can somebody tell me why it's negative 70 players out of 0? Y'all, I'm gonna refresh that shit. Okay, there we go. What the fuck is this? What? She like, let's see, look, Zara doesn't really give a shit about anyone but Persephone and River. She likes Cloud and the Ace family. Yeah, a lot of the reason she was stressed out was because the Ace family didn't trust her and she could sense it. She could sense they were sniffing around. And so she's like, if I can just, I feel fucking awful about this, but I'd rather them not be down our throats. And if I have to, at the very least, I can protect my family and then take whatever fall is necessary to keep them safe. Gonna have to tell Phineas. Oh, right. That was something he did mention in a book. It was in character. Yes! I love those moments where I'm like, how do I integrate that? Because I don't know it. And I can't technically do anything with that information. And so it's like, but when I can remember, oh yeah, that did happen in character, it's such a relief because it's like, oh, that did happen in the story. We can push forward with that. It's for permitting the character. All of you, you're all dead. Fuck you. um. So yeah, she's at pretty much anything right now. Her loyalty is to her family, but she has to make sure that those people who are part of the company who have been harmless and helpful so far are not slaughtered. The Ace family's planet. Well, she did want a name for herself. Just oh, that's right. We had a conversation in character the other night. I forgot about that. Now you have to pay half credits to get back on. Notice anything interesting, Casty, about the way Persephone was talking and acting? Did you see the message I sent in character on the space Discord? No! No, I didn't. Hang on. Well, fuck. I'll just use my phone because it'll be a lot faster than trying to get through all that clusterfuck and a half. Oh, wait a minute. Cool. Oh. Oop. Stab it. Okay, whatever. That's not it. Where is that? Okay, there we go. Wow. Oh my god, hang on. Falling through the world. Oh no. I hope not. I really hope not. I was gonna play tonight, but there's a basilisk camped outside my front door. I don't see your message, Mr. Denyer. I don't know if I missed it or something. Oh, I. Oh. Uh. Alright, so aside from floating goat, I have counted myself severely lucky like 3 fucking times now. Lone Wolf, I will slaughter you. I didn't roll back. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Go inside.
Okay.
Park inside, please.
Yes, of course. Don't care. You know how hard it was to get those? I will park over here. Plenty of space.
Okay, you're.
What?
You were floating above the saddle.
Maybe it's a radiation thing, a trick of the eye. Are we safe here?
Maybe.
Come up to the third floor.
Okay. Did you see the message I sent in character? Falling through the world. Thank God I store everything and have RPPJs. Yeah, that's no kidding. Oh, there you are. Is it cool if I make rock drake kibble? I asked you a question, Mr. Caster. Have you noticed anything, mister? But I need it.
Okay.
I will feed you to the Diaces.
Now that this is over, and I don't even know what to say.
Frequency?
Dude, what? Yes.
It's best
My
to
own
hear.
frequency. Hold on. I'll take my radio off. Okay, radio off.
I'm glad you're okay, Hiccup. I'm glad it didn't roll back. Continue.
I've heard mixed opinions about everything that's happened. I've heard things that Drake told me that really, truly make no sense. And I told him not to take out groups with people because it's beyond our capacity, but he does not understand. It's easiest way to say, he think shiny things good. Does that make sense to you?
Perfect
Shiny thing's
sense.
good. Shiny thing's good.
I'll swap that instead. I guess I wanted to be somewhat fair, as I would be taking the 15 then.
So, where I'm at is me and my wife have worked to build this establishment. He has done nothing. I mean, don't get me wrong. He has supplied us with materials. And yes, without him, I would not have, the Spino and the Spinos I have, whatnot. But in a way, I've also earned my own way in the way that I did a deal with Mr. Thomas and I got Anki and helped him build his little shack in the wilderness and whatnot, and I just don't know what to do at this point.
Well, it's best to keep things quiet, Mr. Derelith. I wanted to talk with you because, as you are aware, we did have a expedition last night. We had gone down and assisted Mr. Drake in acquiring 6 eggs. Now, I imagine most people are familiar with the company policy, but have you been able to double check it yourself?
No. He, for the most part, kept me in dark. Because, honestly, I'm not super smart, man. I'm kind of special. I'm sorry.
Isn't special a good thing?
Yes.
Mama always told me I'm special, but I just really only have the ability to, I can build like no other, but I am not that kind of person to where I understand, what do you call it, the way people deal with,
Society? Relationships? It's difficult to
Yes.
get the interrelations.
Yes. My wife understand that. She understands. She know.
Daniel, I understand. It seems to be a thing commonly, stereotypically among women, that they understand the subtlety of things as they have to be more cunning in comparison to some people's strength.
Basically, wife told me she sleep until this matter's settled.
I understand entirely. As a matter of fact, I was coming here to let you know that there's a possibility to have things settled quite easily. You see, I understand that being the target as long as I have, it's unfortunate when you have eyes on you from everywhere. I understand what that pressure is like. It's kind of crippling after a while, difficult to function with. The reason I came here is because, through a technicality, I understand that we are only allowed the egg that we bring back. However, I would have zero problems with you keeping an extra egg for yourself and just keeping this information to myself. Should you be willing to trade one of them, you could even keep the stronger one for the one that was a age 15. Would you be willing to do that?
Okay. The only thing I do know about prior arrangement, or I don't even know if it's a prior arrangement. I just know that he gave all eggs away except for 180, 160, and a 15. But 15 went to Mr. Isaac for study, and then in turn he asked me today if I would be willing to give up 160, because 160, don't get me wrong, not complaining or anything, but he said 160 was supposed to be for the ones that he borrowed from me, the drakes he borrowed from me and my wife. They got killed, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck.
Yes. It's best if you take a deep breath, Mr. Derlis. See, I understand that you and your wife tend to be rather innocent. From what I can tell, you build things, you decorate things, you put a lot of hard work into what you do, and it shows.
Yes. You're right. But he gave us two Drake, and I mean, don't get me wrong. I had a little. I mean, don't get me wrong. I had really a poopy Drake. It was like a 15. I traded it for a bunch of elevator parts, and I raised it and whatnot, and he borrowed and it died, and then he's like, well, I'll replace, and then he go down and he get single egg, which was 55, and it hatched into triplet, and then he gave one to wife and one to me, and I was happy. And then like 4 days later he turns around and they die again, and I don't know what to do.
Well, let me ask for some information if you're willing to make sure that I have the right clarification. Are you basically telling me that you have actually never been into the red? You or your wife?
No. No, neither one of us have been, but we trade for what we have.
Oh, yes, I understand. Technically, everything that has just been said is actually quite illegal according to the company policy. I am not enforcing it. Yes, I'm not going to enforce it, but in order to actually get to get your own egg, you have to be down in the red yourself. You see my hair, Mr. Derlis?
But I don't want to make. It wasn't Mr. Drake. It wasn't anything along those lines that I got the first egg I got. It was Aces. they had, as they put it, I don't know how to say it other than poo poo. She, I traded for them for a level 5 egg, gave them some prefabricated pieces that they could use for their home, and they gave me crappy little egg. And the little egg, it was I was happy because, I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't want some kind of super awesome, Drake or anything. I just thought it was fun to be able to climb walls and get to ore that I could no longer get to without being able to climb walls. And it turned out that it was, I guess, not meant to be, because Mr. Drake took out egg and it died.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Things that Mr. Drake take out tend to be pretty close to death.
Yes, he so far he killed
We're in the plate.
2 of my 140 Spino, a Penosaur, and what else was it? It was something stupid.
Can you tell me which...
Go ahead.
Which of the family you spoke to?
I do not remember. I'm bad with name. I am bad with name.
Anything they look
It
like?
was, I mean, I want to say their name was, what's weird is they not look like normal Ace. Ace normally have beautiful armor and with red and black color, and this 9 times out of 10, I look at them and they're like, oh, they're awesome people. But the person I dealt with, they were with the Ace family, and they were, what was the person's name? What's the person's name? I'm sorry. Hold on. Their name was Poseidon?
Poseidon?
It's, yes. That was the name.
Poseidon Diaz?
Well, no, they did not have Diaz under their name, but they said they were part of the family.
Can you tell me what they look like?
Tall, dark, like Mr. Phineas. And they had weird hairdo.
What did it look like?
Like, I can actually show you. Hold on.
I think I found the imposter. Can I come in? Ah.
Give me a second. I'm trying to find.
I know.
My wife had
and what better way
hairdo on one of her animal
to show loyalty
that looked just like them. Give me a second. I'm trying to find
be
it.
Sure.
No, not that
to be
one.
Sure who the enemy of the family is, going around smearing.
Give me a second. No, not these. Okay. Damn it.
next
Already fell down the
lifeline.
stairs.
All right.
Okay, I'm no longer seeing any of the animals here that have the right proper hairdo.
Perhaps have your wife show me at some point. I hear that she apparently
Yeah.
does hair.
Yes.
What colors
If
were
you
they
can
wearing?
help any, they were wearing all black flak. And the easiest way to say it, do you see the color of her hair?
Yes.
Imagine that, but spiky.
Where? His head? Like his hairstyle?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, it was her color, but spiky. And my wife referenced it to something called Goku.
I'll have to ask around about that. Maybe somebody knows. But, so was he wearing a mask? Could you tell what his face looked like?
Big wide jaw. Really kind of small beady eyes. Average sized nose.
What did their voice sound like? How did they talk?
Kind of weirdly normal. I don't know if
Interesting.
that makes any sense. Instead of like, you know, let me see if I can. Hold on. He sounded more normal, like the. Really can't do it all.
No, that's okay. That's more than enough. That's all I needed. What did he offer you? What was he asking for? What was he looking for?
He had me make 25 foundation, 50 walls, and like a bunch of miscellaneous pieces like stair and ceiling tile. It basically equaled into a building no larger than like, you know, 5 by 5 by, you know, like 2. About 1/8 the size of this building.
So you said about 25 foundation, 50 walls. You said other things like stairs and what?
Some stairs and some ceiling tiles. It basically equaled out into a building about, it was 25 by 25 by 2 high by 25 roof tile and a set of stairs to fit. It wasn't very big. What he asked me to make was honestly kind of piddly. I mean, really, Mr. Thomas asked for more than that. And he gave me, you know, 250, or I'm sorry, not 250. It's now 250. But he gave me 150 Anki that you guys brought up from the blue for me.
What I want to let you know, Mr. Derlis, is that apparently you are being played. That wasn't a DA's. Their style is completely wrong, their voice is completely wrong, and the DA's know better than to bring down the wrath of the company on them. They just want to live their life in peace. Somebody has used you, Mr. Derlis.
I've only met the DAs twice. Once out here when I knock, what is his name, Cloud? When I knock him out of tree when you guys were having meeting outside. And then,
Yes.
other than that, I met them at our old, location over, by, Mr. Thomas's house.
Hold location by Mr. Thomas. Where were you before? Oh, okay. And you met them over there.
Yeah. They they saved me one day. When I first came to this world, I was trapped in my home by Spino and what do you call those things? Doggos. I was trapped in the house by Spino and Doggos, and they came along and I didn't even ask, but they saved me, and I thought they were good people and everything else. And then when this guy said that he was part of them, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. He gave me incredible deal. You know, level 5 rock crawler Drake. Yes. Level 5 Drake. I was like, "Oh, ooh. Yes, I want." And I thought that I was doing the right thing, and I trade him. I gave him pieces. He gave me egg, and I hatched egg. It came out with what do you call it? Twins. Oh shit! Hold on.
I think they'll be very interested to hear this. Turns out that more
Yeah,
people want to play house.
Yeah, and I don't think they're gonna like
No!
people impersonating them. Uh-oh.
Oh man. Let's go find out.
No!
Mr. Durlus, where are you?
That's true.
My puppy had babies and it died.
I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Durlus.
Aw.
I see.
There's the baby right there. I was... Oh... Wife can be so mad.
Well, perhaps we can help reassure her then. Mr. Durlus.
Oh.
I'm behind.
Let's move on. Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
Thought you were still over there. I'm sorry.
No.
Let's move on from this, and at least hopefully, holy crap, you have wings.
Who, me? Yes.
That's fucked up, okay?
I
I'm
want
preoccupied. I'm sure you could probably figure out how to grow them over time. Weird shit happens here. Like I said, my hair, Mr. Drake.
They're part of me.
I have to ask you, Mr. Durrells, what do you know about Mr. Drake and his leadership?
So far, okay. When he originally took me in over by where Mr. Thomas is, he asked me to build him a beautiful home, and that he would in turn protect me. I say, okay, sure. I'm a builder. That's all I like to do is build.
It's true.
Build.
Out of character.
Okay, and you know I have a tendency to talk too much, but he did not question what I did. He did whatever I asked him to do, and I asked him to get me such and such material, which is stone, wood, raw metal, things like that, and he never questioned me. And so I started building. This, and then about halfway through building, he goes, okay, let's disassemble home and bring it over here. I said, oh, okay, no problem. And we brought it over here. And that's pretty much where we are. Other than that, I just fulfill orders for Guy and Felix and whatnot, and make things right.
Okay, if you have a moment, I would like to fill you in on some things, and I think you'll be very interested in actually listening. Do you have the time?
I do, but I have to say one thing first. He brought something up to my wife about something about expedition, something. Yeah, yes, that one. That's where you go down and explore stuff, right?
That's one way of putting it. Yes.
Adventure.
That's another way.
Okay. He brought something like that up to my wife, and she said no, and I have no idea what the hell they were talking about. So I agreed with her. I said no, and shortly after that, that's when two Spinos died, and then our two Drakes died a couple days later when he said he was going on another expedition.
Expedition.
Yes, and he said that he was going on this expedition, and yeah, that's when our two Drakes died. Because, I mean, we'd only have the two Drakes we had because I traded weird phantom person that you say is not an ace for the level 5. Well, like I said, it was a level 5 egg, and I don't know who per se it was, but I traded. I got a level 5 egg. It popped out twins. I'm like, yes, I've got one for me and wife. And we raised them. And then Mr. Drake got a level 15 or so or something or whatever. Mm-hmm. And he raised his. And we had two Drakes. Ours were level 71, 72. I'm sorry, not level. I'm sorry, age 71, 72. I have been calling it level because everything I build is in levels. So I just call everything level. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I understand.
Somebody's here.
Who's here?
It's me. Right.
Oh, it's the wife. It's the wife. It's my wife.
Ah.
It's Miss Mew.
Hello.
We have a trilobite friend.
Mew, I'm sorry. I killed Puppy.
No.
I'm sorry.
Y'all better
Forgive
strap in.
me.
It's okay.
Meow. Okay. So, not trying to break from our conversation too much, but
Nice to meet you, Miss Mew.
Oh yeah, sorry, Miss Mew, Miss Persephone, Miss Mew,
Hello.
Miss Zara.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry for the unforeseen circumstances, but nice to meet you.
Yes.
She's much more educated than me.
Oh, good. Well, then this conversation will go a lot faster in regards to explaining things.
Right.
No offense, but are you saying I'm simple?
No, I'm saying that I like to make sure people understand, and I get just as verbose.
Either way, I can say you're simple. I got it.
Shush, woman. But okay,
What's
you're right.
wrong with being simple?
Okay.
Depends on who you
I'm
ask, I guess.
a little worse than a lady who's simple.
Look at the look. Okay. Look at the stuff I build, and then think about where people go and try to explain some weird, complicated stuff to me. And really, all they need to do is give me dimensions and floors and plans. And yeah, this is simple. This is simple.
Oop. Mischievous, I see.
Yes, I'm rambling. I'm rambling, but you get what I mean. This is simple. Some of the stuff people tell me is like, holy crap, complicated. But it doesn't need to be that way. Okay, but I what do you call that?
Digress?
Digest?
Yeah, yes, digress. Yes, I digress.
You can digress in another room.
Okay, well, whatever.
If you ever need trank darts,
So-
Miss Mew, let me know.
Oh, I think I can scavenge a few.
You know it takes like 8 for me, right?
Yeah, it takes 10 for me, so I got it.
Hey now.
Don't worry.
Hey, yeah, you can try all you want, but it won't work well.
Miss Mew,
Yes?
Is it
Whenever
okay
you're
if I
ready.
try?
I think you stabbed them all because I cannot find them.
Can I try?
Hang on, I think I know where one is.
She's go. I guess she's going to grab a trank gun as well. I think you guys are going to test the theory.
well, yes, I'm kind of curious now how potent our product is in comparison to how strong your fortitudes are. Yeah, I know, right? Can't
My
take you for a
fortitude
date.
and I don't
and
wanna
he's sitting
shoot
there
him.
cuddling his babies.
Oh, mine too.
yes.
What-
I am.
I fucking thought about it. I fucking thought about it. I fucking thought
Hey
about
now,
it.
woman,
what's your
put that
fortitude?
rifle away.
On your command, Miss Mew.
Hey now. Hey.
Yes?
Wait. Wait. Let me. Hold on.
Oh shit!
Um,
What the fuck is that made of? Wait a minute. I thought that you were I don't even.
In the face.
Impressive.
yeah, in the
You got a
head.
weak right for it every time.
In the
Left
head.
eye, sorry.
It doesn't matter how much fortitude you have. If you get hit in the head, you go down.
Right. And he's got a weak
Higher-
left eye because it's actually false. So I know it.
Oh.
That's not his gurgly noises. That's actually coming from his colon. So back off.
Oh.
Well, I'll stand over here, but if you want to go into
Wait.
his pockets, you can give him the
You're gonna stand
narcotics.
behind him?
And, yeah. Keep him quiet. So oh goodness. Miss Mew, now that we have the opportunity to speak, would you like to go upstairs? I'm sure the beasts will keep him cozy. Right? Can't take a girl on a date, but ends up fucking like, I'd rather hang out with my dinos than give up because of the kibble.
So you guys know, all I know is that I logged in, or I came into this world and I woke up and I heard the comeuppance in the red zone, I'm assuming, on the radio, and he dropped the Drake off here and fell asleep. And then I fell asleep. I woke up and I was falling through the essence of the world, and
Yeah.
I became
world ate you.
deceased.
I think it was a out-of-body experience is what I've had before. Don't make you cry. What do you mean?
Yes. So I had an out-of-body experience, and when I came reborn, or came awake
Cloned.
again, that's the term, this was going on. So I don't really know exactly what was going on, except for the fact that I did warn Jack not to venture into the red zone because he has a bad luck with that.
I've noticed.
And I told him that we should maybe make it as a group thing and go as a, as a whole group to go down together, that we can watch out for each other, because inviting other people in this situation is probably not, or is probably ill-advised. But he's his own man, so I guess he made his own decisions. But I did advise him what I thought.
Yes, so if it's okay with you, I will catch you up. I'd very much like to give you guys the warning that I have fought to give you.
Sure.
As far as I hear from your charming husband, he ended up doing a trade with someone who claims to be a member of the Ace family, but from what I can tell so far, it sounds nothing like them. Unfortunately.
Right. And I do remember him getting a drake, or not, he was getting a drake egg, and he brought it home, and we heard a drake outside, and he's like, oh no, it's Aces. And I'm like, why would they be mad at you? You just ran to the red zone with them. He's like, I don't know, there's one guy that keeps following me. And that's all I heard from that.
Well, I need you to keep an eye out for this guy if you can, and please, of course, let me know if you end up coming across them again and what information you can give me.
Why am I naked?
Does he do that often?
Why am I naked? Why am I
Oh my
naked?
God. Ugh.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Oh.
Fucking turned down by volume. Darylus. Jesus. They just gotta stick together, no kidding. It's just let us have this.
Oh, narcotics. Sorry, hang on one sec.
All good. Yeah. Just as soon as we can get this done, we can go and finish that other stuff. All good. So, the way that I've heard it all, it seems very much so that you guys are being used. Now, Mr. Drake has put a large target on himself and is being eyeballed by many directions. If that's the case and you guys continue to associate with him, it's possible that everything that you have been able to build will end up crumbling, either through one direction or another.
Right.
So, I don't want
How
that
much
to happen.
effort I put into this.
I have seen your work and it's beautiful, actually. I have recommended several
you.
people to utilize yours and your husband's services to make places look magnificent.
Cool.
So,
And just I am slightly agoraphobic in this world, so I am afraid to kind of go outside. But
yes,
in the future, I do plan on helping to decorate people's homes.
it's perfectly understandable. When I first arrived here, it was essentially the same for me. Right.
I
Now-
just wanted to explore.
Yes, I imagine it would be that way for you, Miss Era. But having not experienced something like this previously, I just couldn't handle the earthquakes. And I think that was around the time that the bioluminescence was occurring, the strange laughter, the explosions at the end. And, well, I had to take Mr. Atticus's narcotics in order to rest that first night.
Where are my pants?
Does he?
Where are my pants?
This is why I feed people narcotics.
Gosh. I gave him 20 of them.
Where are
Oh,
my pants?
Jesus.
Where are my pants? Oh.
I smacked him in the head once or twice. Hopefully he'll stay asleep longer this time. His
One
torpidity
could-
is not as high as mine.
Interesting. Hello, Titus.
Mine is because I wrestle with scorpions
Sounds like
on
fun.
a day-to-day basis. Me, just going outside, I wrestle with a couple of them from time to time for piranha meat. So yeah.
Fair enough. So while we have the opportunity, basically what I'm saying is that you don't want to associate with Mr. Drake anymore. He has, it seems that he has broken several company policies and therefore has the attention of the company. On top of that, it seems that his attempts at carving out his spot on this rock are bringing the attentions of multiple people who are very displeased with his actions. As a matter of fact, myself included, do you see my hair?
Yes.
It's a natural thing now. I've gone down into the blues so many times that the stress has finally gotten to me. Mr. Drake led us down there. Did not actually lead us anywhere. Wasn't a very good leader of those circumstances, and I ended up taking a wrong turn because he didn't make sure the entire party was together. He held on to all of the eggs, divvied them out afterward, and chose what he thought was fair, not what was actually right. In the process, I came across a Reaper Queen. Can you imagine your worst nightmares? Because it was breathing and staring into my face. It was an abysmal maw. Looked like looking into the mouth of death.
I gotcha. I've been there myself trying to help rescue my own animals. I was scouring through all of the expedition items that were retrieved, and I did come across 2 drake eggs, which is a 180 and one is a 160, and my husband made me think that maybe we can figure out what to do with these 2. Qualm some heartaches as far as you and I are concerned, or you and me and my husband are concerned.
I have no issue with you and your husband, which is why I've come here to warn you that associating with him might not be your best option. Now, of course, technically, from what I've learned, the fact that somebody has traded you an egg and has basically lied to you because it was against company policy to do so, you have to go down and make an expedition yourself. Now, of course, it's possible that we can acquire spots for you and make sure that you're kept completely safe. I tend to jump on, well, whatever danger there is to make sure that I can bring my people back alive. Most of the time I'm successful. There have been 2 situations where they've had to clone, but I've had many an expedition.
I'm gonna stay behind the door because I still have no pants. But, I know that we have the 160 egg, and we can give that to you, and, what I don't understand, though, is, oh, how do I say this? I'm super simple.
Exactly.
Hey, goddammit, woman, don't make me look more simple than I am.
Nobody's strangling Scooby-Doo.
Shush. Okay, I know that he's wronged you and whatnot, but he also killed our twins.
But granted, those 2 drake eggs were of triplets from the first egg he retrieved from going down into the red.
Wait, they weren't from the egg that we got?
No.
I asked him to hatch the egg, and he said they came out. What? Okay. I'm really feeling wronged here.
Which is why I came here to speak with you.
Go back to sleep.
What do you both say back to sleep when it? I don't like that. It makes me scared. Oh God, no, please. Oh.
So I was asleep during all these situations, but I do understand what the situation is. And granted, he may think we have a right to those eggs because he did kill a few of our dinos retrieving the first one. But with what happened with you guys, we're going to try to give him his own home, separate from ours. Maybe either give us the clan for ourselves, maybe letting him make his own. But I am willing to, as for now, because we still have to wait for him to wake up to do this, that fish barrel right here I have unlocked. There are 2 eggs in there, the 180 and the 160.
We don't need anything.
I'm sorry,
more.
ladies.
He's still
I'm
making-
naked.
Oh my God.
Well,
I told you I can wake up easy. So please don't shoot me.
I locked the door.
I'm not gonna lock the door.
but we will seem to have to talk to him when he wakes up to maybe establish him his own home separate from us. Maybe almost definitely its own clan, possibly just allianced if he doesn't proceed with his same patterns.
Yes. See, that's the thing I'm trying to explain, actually, is that he does have a claim to one of those eggs, and I don't even mind if it's the 180 that you keep, that's fine. However, the other one was acquired, technically illegally, while it was not your fault. It seems he figured out how to pick the lock.
Go under the impression
No, I'm not. I hide behind door.
At your command.
But at least let me say this. Let me say this
quickly.
Yes, ma'am. I would say the 160 you guys can have, but he was trying to give the 160 to Mr. Isaacs. So Mr. Isaacs could help us make more, what do you call them things? The suits that keep you safe?
Mm-hmm.
But in this, we can agree to negotiate him coming down with us. I don't even mind breeding and donating my own Ravager puppy for him to take down there. To be on the next.
Screw that, we have better Ravager puppies.
Okay, so this is actually a side conversation that we can have at some point. The main point is that I was going to actually trade you so that you guys still technically had one of them. I was going to give you the 15. And that way you guys can continue to have it, and I will turn a blind eye for your silence.
I thought the 15.
See,
I was told.
Yes.
I didn't get much out of this because the Drock Drakes that we had, we barely used.
Okay.
That there's ornamental pieces. That's why I didn't mind just giving you that. Maybe venturing sometime in the future to the red ourselves as a group, maybe, and possibly retrieving one. If not, I don't even care, just going to the red and seeing it myself. The border of it.
The border is fine. Of course, we can go over all that detail at some other point. But yes, if it's just simply a gift, then I will, of course, make sure that I don't have to talk about this again, as a matter of fact. I will also let the people that I do know that you guys are, in fact, aware that Mr. Jack has painted a rather large target on himself, and it might be wise for you guys to take up the general store instead and turn it into something honest, whether it was before or not.
Oh, yes. I no, not trying to eavesdrop, but I agree. My wife way better craftsman than Mr. Drake. And if we can somehow make things right, I would rather that, because I mean, we came to this world to make money, to get back. I mean, I know that it's a fleeting dream, but we're trying to get back to the main Earth. So we are willing to do what is necessary. Not saying that we're gonna screw people over or anything else, but we need to do what's necessary to make ourselves possible to get back to main world.
That makes sense. Of course. I believe that you two are innocent. I believe that you two have been caught up in the middle of some shit that you're unaware of, and you're just trying to live a peaceful life until you can make it home. Which is why I have spoken on your behalf, and why I am here now to let you know it would be very wise to keep an eye on Mr. Drake and keep him as far away as possible. Why? Why the pants? Find pants, man.
Sorry. She won't give me back my pants. She only has to give me back my pants.
What the fuck is... It's...
I have no idea.
Sorry, what?
It's...
I have no idea
It's a
what this
turkey.
is.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It's for a feast.
Oh.
Oh, it's a food.
Is it... It's a living food. Oh, do you keep feathers on you often? Huh. Well, anyway, so yes, I will definitely let them know that you and your husband are not a threat, and that you are already working on making sure that you are distanced from them. Eh? Oh,
Sorry, I'm making a salon.
I see.
Sheep.
See, that's pretty nifty, honestly.
The sheep make the wool she needs for hair.
Makes sense. As I was saying, I will let
Thank
them
God,
know,
fully. I'm actually dressed.
and we'll go from there. I will take the egg with me, and of course, none of this has to be talked about, because you guys, I know, will do the right thing, as well as we can...
I know nothing.
We can find you a spot on the expedition to make sure you're kept perfectly safe. Work on a dino, either a megalosaur or a spino, that will glow in the dark. You want something that's either going to be maneuverable or something that can handle damage. When I encountered the Reaper Queen, she was nothing but teeth. It was terrifying. My beast was knocked down from about, if you had to number it, about 15,000 health down to a 6, and I was running as fast as I could, tripping over Rock Drake after Reaper King after thing that I think it looked like a badger from Old World that knocked me off of my mount, poisoned me, and of course if those suits happen to fail, then you die from radiation poisoning. Well, not permanently,
Goodness.
but cloning sucks. It's a shitty feeling.
Yeah, I've been there.
So, it is definitely something that you'll want to be prepared for, and something that I will be prepared for by the time I offer you guys a section. So once you are ready to go, let me know and I will do everything I can to ensure your safety. It is not a 100% guarantee, but I have a decent record, so...
Gotcha. And it's probably better than mine, because mine batting 0. Close to that stuff and I died.
Yeah, well, don't worry about it. I've been gathering information as I go along, learning different things. Like I said, I've traveled to the blue more times than I'd probably care to count at this point. Used to be the scariest thing.
Right.
Used to be. So I will simply write this off and let them know that you will be separating from Mr. Drake so that they understand that you are not the target, and in fact they need to move on to the other problem, so to speak. I know that he seemed like a good man, but after, of course, he left me behind, I can't quite trust his judgment anymore, and I don't want to see good people go down with him when they can avoid all of this.
Did grab that egg, correct?
I have not yet, but I will in just a moment.
Okay. I
Or
took the
have Zara?
160 or the 180 out of there.
Perfect.
Again there.
Yes, like I said, it's absolutely unnecessary. Miss Zara, are you willing to carry this for me? I don't know if I have all my strength
Sure.
as of late. It's a bit heavy. Thank you. Like I said, Miss Mew, where did you go? Are you back in here?
I'm one level below you.
Ah, okay. Like I said,
Where is this?
I don't want anything to happen to you guys. You worked a lot on this place, and you worked very hard. I don't mind you even keeping the 180. I just felt after almost losing my life for him to try to pass off that our hard work was not appreciated. Well, it reflected negatively on Mr. Drake. Warning, the vaping gamer. So, if you need anything, feel free to let me know. Of course, Mr. Derrilus knows most of the time how to get a hold of me. But of course, please keep me updated should you happen to hear anything regarding that, well, DAce family member. I need to know everything you know, please.
Indeed.
I really do appreciate your hospitality, Miss Mew. I know that we showed up rather last minute, unexpectedly, and unfortunately without gifts, but I certainly hope that, at the very least, we could leave you feeling a little bit more relaxed in your circumstances.
And I hope we do for you as well.
Yes, it's nice knowing that you two will be around still. I can't say the same for Mr. Drake. And even then, I want nothing to do with this. I do owe him a punch, though. At least one
Indeed.
punch. Ooh.
Let us hope we never speak of this again.
Oh yeah, I'd very much appreciate that. Please tell your husband, good night.
Indeed.
It seems that there's a difficulty with, the door here.
You have to jump off
Figured it out.
sometimes.
Again,
I'll
thank
have
you,
to
Miss
look
Mew.
into that. Thank you.
If you end up needing us, I'm sure your husband knows where to find us. Just, come on up. Or call us down.
Alrighty.
I look forward to you, acquiring ownership soon. Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Bat dogs. This entire thing is like a science project or something. I'm gonna be honest. That went better than I expected it to. Wait, why is this?
Yeah. I don't know.
This could be a major problem.
What?
Interesting. I'll tell you. For now, let's get home.
Okay.
Hello there.
Have a good night, ladies.
You as well, Mr. Joe.
Night.
I look forward to seeing what you do with your company.
Thank you.
Frenum. It suddenly dawned on me with the shit that I, in character, heard last night